To install a USB microphone right before you In Windows, you can go to Sound Settings.
Welcoming all the friends friends to go and bring your friends back in. Requesting all of you to gather quickly. Please occupy the brown color seats. Reserve the red ones for the staff. Requesting all of you to gather quickly. We shall begin shortly. Please settle down. Requesting the students to occupy the brown color seats. The red ones are reserved for the staff. The red color chairs are for the staff. Please occupy the brown color seats.
Audio will be coming soon. Progress போடுறோமா? ஆடியோ வரல சார். சார் செட்டிங்ஸ் மாறி. லேப்டாப் அது இது ஆகுதுடா. அதான் ஆடியோ உட்காருது.
Friends, please invite your friends to gather outside. Please invite them and settle down and begin shortly.
ஆடியோ உட்காருது. கேக்குதா? கேக்குது. இங்க வே மூவ் ஆகுதா? இல்ல நான் பின்ன மாத்தி கேக்குதா? நம்ம சைடு அவங்க வாய்ஸ் இப்போ என்ன வைக்க உட்காருது? அவங்க மைக் இருக்கு. அவங்க மைக் உட்காருது. அது அவனால வரும்.
Requesting all of you to settle down, please.
வைஃபையா? ஏஜர் பேஜ். ஏஜர் 128 and 1 2 3 இந்த நம்ம இது இருக்காங்க அது வர்க்காது வெளிய வராது பேசுங்க நீங்க இருக்கா 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 அடுத்து and download memory
Can I request all of you to settle down? Please bring your friends over. We will begin shortly. Can you settle down?
வீடியோ ஏதாவது கொடுத்தீங்களா இல்ல வீடியோ
Requesting all of you to settle down quickly. Please invite your friends to gather outside.
ஷேக் பண்ணலாம் ஒரு லூஸ் ஆகுது நான் பாத்துறேன் அவன் ஆடியோ அசைங்க வந்துச்சலாம் கேட்டோம் ஆடியோ போடுறா ஈஸி ஓகேடா பண்ணு இது ஷேக் பண்ணா பாத்துறோம் இப்ப அந்த இது வரக்கூடாது ஸ்லீப்பிங் டைகரா அது வந்து கேமரா லாக் ஆயிட்டா வைஃபை கட்டணும் அந்த டைம்ல வந்து நீங்க வேற ஸ்விட்ச் பண்ணணும் வைஃபை நால கட் ஆயிடுச்சு
Friends, please settle down.
ஓகே ஓகே அது வந்து ஆக்சுவலி யூஸ் ஆகுது பவர் சார் யூஸ் ஆனனால டிஸ்கனெக்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு பவர் ரெண்டு யூஸ் ஆன பாத்துட்டோம் நான் யூஸ் ஆன பாத்து அது சார் லேப்டாப் சார்ஜ் போட்டோம் அது போட்டா இது அது ஆயிடுச்சு சார் நைட் வரல அது போயிடும்
Can you call all your friends? Ask them to come and settle down.
இந்த பேர் போட்டுருக்காரு B.Tech 98 PTU.
Requesting all of you to settle down. Please invite people who have gathered here. We shall begin shortly. Friends, please settle down.
Just move the podium and it's gently and fall off. I will cover your neck. So breathing covers. Okay, come and check once. Breathing covers. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you.
Requesting all the friends to settle down. We shall begin shortly. Kindly occupy the ground for the seats. We want to reserve the right ones for the staff.
Yeah, sorry. No, all the அவங்க வந்து ஃப்ரெண்ட் வர்றாங்க ஃப்ரெண்ட் பேசினா ஓகே இப்போதைக்கு அவங்க இதுதான் இருக்கிறாங்க பார்க்கலாம்
Hello everyone, we will start in a few minutes. We're just making some arrangements. Please wait. Thank you, everyone. Now I'm going to invite our honorable guests to come on stage and take a seat. I'll first invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Mohan, to come on stage, please. Next, I invite our Dean, Professor E. Srinivasan, sir. Please come on stage. We have some of our former principals gracing this occasion today. I invite retired Professor T. Soundararajan, sir, to come on stage, please. I also invite retired Professor D. Govindrajan, sir, to come on stage, please. Please. Now I invite retired Professor S. Godan Raman, sir, to come on stage, please. Now I invite retired Professor B. Soundararajan, sir, to come on stage, please. Retired Professor S. Subramaniam, sir, please. Please come on stage. Retired Professor Chandramati, ma'am, please come on stage. Now I invite Professor G. Jairaj, our Secretary of Pondicherry Engineering College Alumni Association, to join us on stage. And I also invite Prabhu Ranganathan, one of our organizers, to represent class of 98 on stage, please. I'll start with some housekeeping announcements. It's a great pleasure to see you all here. Please keep your mobile in silent mode so that we all are present in this room to listen to all the ongoings here. Now we show the program. We have a timeline of activities, what we are planning. We have a delayed start, but we will try and stick to the timeline what we have shown here. I'll start with the invocation. Hello everyone, I'm Madhvati, I'm class 98, badge. It's a pleasure and honor to be here in the midst of all of you. A very good morning and a warm welcome to you all on this joyous occasion as we gather here today to celebrate our Silver Jubilee Reunion event of PTU 94-98. We will begin this with Tamil Vartu. I now invite Tanuja and Madhumita, students of PTU, to come and sing Tamil Vartu, please. Thank you for the auspicious talk. Now we will inaugurate the event by lighting 12 o'clock. I now invite the dignitaries on stage to please inaugurate the event.
அது இங்கே லேக் எல்லாம் இங்கே போகும்போது வந்து லேக் தெரியுது, அதுவே லேக் ஆகுது ஆக்சுவலி
இங்கே தெரியும்.
என்ன ஒன்று வாய்ஸ் இருக்குடா மேப் ஆடியோ இருக்குது, அஞ்சு மைக் ஆடி தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். மைக் ஆடியோ இங்கே தான் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணுங்க. நான் ஃபுல்லாக ஸ்டாண்ட் பாருங்க. ஆமாம் கேமரா ஓ இதுக்கு காசு இந்த கேமரா இங்கே ஸ்டேஜ் புத்தூர் இருக்குது சுதர்ஷன். ஓகே ஓகே சுதர்ஷன் நீ அந்த சைடு காட்டு, இந்த கேமரா இருக்கணும், நீ அப்படி போய் பார்த்துக்கோ.
We'll now start with the welcome address. Once again, a very good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. It's a remarkable milestone filled with nostalgia and memories that have shaped us into individuals we are today. We are privileged to have in our midst our esteemed guests who have played pivotal roles in our education journey. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected Dean, Secretary of PEC Alumni Association, our retired professors, former principals, current PTU professors and staff members, and our dear friends. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to REWIND'98. I will now hand over to Jaypriya to introduce our guests.
Thank you so much, Bhanwati. I am Jaypriya from Computer Science batch of 98. It's an honor and privilege to welcome the Vice Chancellor of our university, Professor S. Mohan sir. Sir has served as a chair professor at Indian Institute of Technology, Madras, and director of National Institute of Technical Teachers Training Research Institute, Ministry of Education, Government of India, and as director, Central Institute of Classical Tamil, Chennai, Government of India, as well as chairman, State Expert Appraisal Committee, Government of Tamil Nadu. Professor has a rich experience of more than 34 years in teaching, research, academic, administrations, and consultancy. Next, we would like to welcome our respected Dean, Mr. E. Srinivasan. He completed his undergraduate engineering degree from PhD College of Technology, Coimbatore, and post-graduation from Madras Institute of Technology, Anna University, and PhD from College of Engineering, Indi, Anna University. Today we have a special person also with us, Dr. Jayaraj, G. Jayaraj, Secretary, PEC Alumni Association. We welcome you, sir. I'll hand over the mic to Bhanwati.
Thank you, Jaypriya. To our dear friends, you are the heartbeat of this celebration. Each one of you hold a unique place in the tapestry of our PTU's history. Today, we come together to rekindle the flames of friendship, to reconnect with old classmates, and to forge bonds that will last our lifetime. We also welcome the faculty and staff who guided and support us all in our journey here. Next, we are moving to felicitation of our guests. On this auspicious occasion of our REWIND'98 function, we extend our heartfelt wishes and warmest felicitations to you all. Thank you for gracing the Silver Jubilee Reunion with your presence and for being a beacon of inspiration to all. I invite Prabhu, Sukumaran, Jayabharati, Ashok, Jaykumar Samasivam, Rajesh, Jaypriya, Deepa, and Jaykumar Sundarajan to come on stage to facilitate our guests. Please. I request Prabhu to felicitate our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mohan. Thank you, sir. I invite Rajesh to felicitate our Dean, Professor E. Srinivasan, sir. Rajesh, please. I now request Sukumaran to felicitate Professor E. Srinivasan, sir. I request Ashok to felicitate Professor T. Soundarajan, sir. Apologies, P. Sundarajan, sir. I now invite Jayabharati to felicitate retired Professor S. Gordon Raman, sir. I now invite Jaypriya to felicitate retired Professor V. Soundarajan, sir. I now invite Jaykumar Sundarajan to felicitate retired Professor S. Subramanian, sir. I now invite Deepa to felicitate retired Professor Chandramati, ma'am. I now invite Jaykumar Samasivam to felicitate Professor G. Jairaj, Secretary of PEC Alumni Association. Thank you all. Thank you. Next, we would like to felicitate our staff of all departments. I would like to call each the staff by department wise, both current and retired faculty. And we will start with Computer Science Department. Please, staff of Computer Science Department, please come on stage. Thank you. We request all the staff in Computer Science to come on stage so that it's easier. We would like to felicitate. Thank you. I now invite staff of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, please. Both, please. Current and
ஆங்கிள் கொஞ்சம் மோசமா இருக்குதா?
I take privilege inviting staff from my department. Strictly, I invite the electrical and electronics engineering staff, please, current and former staff, please come on stage. Thank you, sir. I now invite staff from mechanical department. Please, current and former staff, please come on stage. I now invite staff of civil department. Please come on stage, current and former staff. Louder, louder. Okay, now we'll felicitate our guests on the stage. Start with our Vice Chancellor. Prabhu will felicitate our Vice Chancellor. Thank you, sir, for joining us today.
எல்லாமே மாற்றிடு இல்லை நீ இந்த ஆங்கிள் வச்சா நல்லா இருக்குல்ல இது ரொம்ப இதுவாக இருக்குல்ல இது ஆமாண்டா
I also invite staff from the other departments, please come on stage.
அவன் அது வந்து அடுத்து நிற்க சொல்கிறான் அவன் அப்படியே ட்ரான்ஸ்லேட் பண்ணி விட்டுறான் அது ஸ்டேபிளாக இல்லை இல்லை ரொம்ப மூவ் ஆகுதுல்ல வீடியோவில் போகும்போது கரெக்டாக இருக்காது அதுதான் தெரியல மாற்றி விடுதா
Next, I request Prabhu, one of our organizers, to come and present our contribution to PEC Alumni Association. May I request Professor Florence Dock, Treasurer, PEC Alumni Association, and Professor Jayaraj, Secretary, PEC Alumni Association, to accept a 1 lakh contribution from Class of 98 towards Alumni Fund.
ஸ்டெடியோ கேமரா செட் அதுக்குள்ள சேஞ்ச்
அங்கேயே அப்படியே
I now request Prabhu to say a few words, please.
I thank all the alumni members for contributing 1 lakh towards PECAA and feel very proud to present the same as all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I now invite Deepa and Sukumaran to present the reunion address. Please give a big hand to them. Hello. Good morning. Before we begin on the joyous celebration, let's pay homage to the friends who have departed us. We have Silver Sophia, Kumar Sundar, Prashant Luchan, Kiran. Please.
டேய் ஆனால் அந்த நெட்டில் வந்து யார் இது யார் கவர் பண்ணுறாங்க
Thank you all. Thank you. 29 years ago, we were those little caterpillars that entered our college campus with similar dreams, having grown in the comfort of our homes, with immense love from our parents and family, and ready to transform our lives. We had mixed emotions, fear, excitement, and of course, the competitive spirit. Dare to dream and gave ourselves goals to accomplish. We also had a delightful share of teenage attractions and fascinations. As we embark on this journey down the memory lane, let us remember the laughter that echoed in these halls, the late-night study sessions, and the trials and the triumphs that shaped our character. Looking back, we realized that our time here wasn't about textbooks, lab experiments, semesters, and exams. It was about discovering our passions, embracing diversity, and learning valuable life lessons. We have truly learned how joyful it is to have relationships outside the family, be it friendship or love. Our commitment was solid. That's exactly why we remember every single detail of college days, even after several years. We have made lots of friends in our lives, but no one can outshine our college friends. We all have transformed into butterflies, each unique in its own way, and set out on the journey of our own life. All of us have learned to find happiness and peace. For some, it's chasing success and career. For some, it's family the priority. Some have pursued academics. Some are in hardcore engineering. And some shifted gears and explored other tracks. I invite Sugu to continue the speech.
Good morning to all. I'm Kumaran from the batch. Here we are, 25 long years later, with abundant love and happiness, catch up with folks, and fondly remember, just to let people know how far we have come. To park the routine of mundane life and live our youth, feel like teenagers once again and simply giggle around. Refresh our memory and rejuvenate ourselves. Of course, our professors, the unsung heroes, who nurtured our talents and believed in our potentials, have left an indelible mark of our lives. They draw us to face this world with confidence and determination and excel in our career. Let us take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude for their unwavering dedication and unwavering faith in our abilities. But amidst the celebration and offer, let us not forget those who are not no longer with us, who have left this world, but reside forever in our cherished memories. Their, their absence reminds us to treasure every moment and every connection we make. As we celebrate this Silver Jubilee reunion, let it be testament to our resilience and lifelong friendship we have formed. Let us seize this opportunity to support and uplift each other, not just today, but in the days to come. Together, we can achieve greatness for the spirit of our college lives and within us. Thank you everyone for gracing this occasion with your presence. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Sukumaran and Deepa. We now move on to the felicitation address by our chief guest. I invite Jaypriya to introduce our first guest.
Thank you, Vanmati. I would like to call upon Dr. Jayraj. He holds his B.Tech Computer Science and Engineering, M.Tech Computer Science and Engineering, PhD Computer Science and Engineering from Pondicherry University. He has 32 years of teaching experience at various levels, industry, diploma, and degree. He has successfully guided 8 PhD research scholars and published more than 100 papers in reputed conferences and journals. He is a consultant for various software projects undertaken by Government of Puducherry. Currently, he is undergoing a product development for post-operative care in collaboration with the Cardiology Department, JIPMA. He is also heading the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, and he has also worked as technical head of CENTAC Puducherry. Sir, we request you to address the gathering.
My most respected Vice Chancellor of Puducherry Technological University, Mr. S. Mohan. We have a huge galaxy of stars, two legends of Pondicherry Engineering College, sitting on dais today. It's really a nostalgic moment to address. We have our former principals, Dr. Gigi. I think everybody knows expansion initials. They are famous for their initials. I would like to refer them by their initials. So we have Dr. Gigi sir, and we have Dr. T.S., a former principal, Dr. S.K., and we have Dr. V.S., and we have Dr. S.S., and Dr. Chandramati Madam, and we have Dean AAC, Professor E.C. Watson, heads of departments, Swami, Energy, Christopher, Dr. Srinath, my colleagues, Surprise sir, and others, class of 90. So, class of 98, and ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry if I missed someone. So, today I'm very, very happy to be here, part of this SAR, Silver Jubilee Reunion. It reminds me of the past, and Professor B.T. sir was the principal. He is the architect of SAR. So, we have today several principals sitting here contributed, who are really contributed to the Alumni Association. I remember the first STR, the same hall we organized, and from there onwards, the Alumni Association took off. And then we had T.S. sir, he also carried the legacy. He was quite liberal in financing the Alumni Association. He sanctioned a lot of funds through which we could afford a lot of facilities for this school. And you have Dr. S.K., who was the IT architect of the PEC Alumni Association. Today, if at all PEC Alumni Association is having a website, it's because of his efforts. In the same hall, he brought in one of his students and projected the website of other pioneering institutes, and he has asked us. Today, we have a wonderful website. My earnest request is to you is, all of you please register. You just go to Google, put Pondicherry Engineering College, and put alumni website. That's all. Or PTU, you put alumni website. Today we have a beautiful app. You can also download the mobile app. Because I know very well to Jayavati, my colleague, that you are all connected. through WhatsApp. But most importantly, the current set of students, the younger generation, they need your contacts. They need your help. You can inspire this current generation. For that purpose, I earnestly request you to register. Now we are making it mandatory. Anybody who leaves PEC completing the degree, they have to register in the Alumni website. And that is, without that, we will not give them road use clearance. So current batches, we are okay. So I sincerely request you. I also sent the link to JR here. And then the next batch, 99, they're already into this organizing part. And we are almost halfway through. So, coming back to your contributions, I really want to acknowledge your contributions. I received 1 lakh quite 10 days back. You are deposited in our account, and following norms will be helping the financially meritorious students. So we have norms and we are doing this. So thanks for your contribution. I also heard through Jayabari that you are starting a seed foundation in association with Learn and PEC. So I understand it's a wonderful gesture because it's completely student centric. I heard that you are going to sponsor student symposium, innovative ideas of project, ideas of related to projects of students you are going to sponsor, you are going to fund that. So there's a whole lot of student-centric initiatives you have taken. I mean, you want to financially support our students. So we are really, on behalf of PTU, on behalf of the Dean, and on behalf of the Vice Chancellor of PTU, I really thank you. I really acknowledge your contributions in this area, and we'll be very happy to associate with you. So several of our students are going to organize their symposiums in the coming years. Definitely, we will come back to you. You yourself can come as chief guest, and you can inaugurate the symposiums. We also need a lot of persons in our board of studies. We want your expertise. A lot of lectures we want to organize. We also want to organize workshops. So all of you, I know you are, I went through your profile. You are in very good industry. I would like to, PTO would like to make use of the expertise in this area. So kindly respond to our emails, and we'll be happy to have you back in our campus. So really, we are very grateful to you. It's a nice thing because without PTU, without PEC, we are not here. Because PEC has given us so much life for us. It's really great gesture of you to recognize the teachers. Because when we entered PEC, we entered as raw material. It was these students who churned us into what today. Whatever we are today, we owe them. Because so recognizing them is a great gesture. So I should really congratulate you. So having given the opportunity for us to meet them, and for example, you take ESR, it has taught for a whole family, right? So today, my son is also listening to his classes. He used to come and tell me that, classes are awesome. So in 86, 87, he took classes for me. He taught my wife, both my sons. So such an inspiring teachers we have. We have Professor Chandramati sitting on stage. She has offered beautiful classes on electronic circuits. And you have Dr. D.J. sir, who has taught a lot of courses on the civil engineering defense. And a very friendly principal, very easily approachable. And it was really good. The experience was really good. We really enjoyed his presence in tech. And we have Dr. T.S. also, who took us two subjects. One is basics of civil engineering and engineering mechanics. Those days it was very tough. Both the papers were handled in the first year itself. He was a very good teacher. All of us enjoyed his class. And then you have Professor S.K., he's very famous for his structural engineering classes. And then we have a lot of good feedback about them. And then we have Dr. SS, he taught us engineering chemistry. Whenever we sit through his classes, we not go back and study. So just listen to his classes and then go to the exam. So he's such a wonderful teacher. So today we have real legends sitting here, and for this gesture, I should really thank you. Not only for your contributions, also for us. So with these few words, I end up my talk and over to Pankaj to call the next person.
and here have made us what we are today, well-educated, well-rounded individuals as we stand here. Thank you. Now, allow me to invite our Dean for his address. It's an absolute privilege and a moment of profound honor to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed Dean, Dr. E. Srinivasan, Professor, Department of Electronics, Communication and Engineering. I want to invite him over there, please. Our Dean completed his undergraduate engineering degree from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, and post-graduation from Madras Institute of Technology.
Thank you, Manmani. Wishing you all a very good morning. It's a profound privilege for me to be with you all this morning as part of this momentous Silver Jubilee Reunion meet. Amazing. I think it's going to be a benchmark event for your juniors to follow. Amazing, absolutely amazing. In fact, I have been following how to respected Vice Chancellor, sir, and the respected former principals, the retired heads of the departments, professors, on the dais, seated on the dais, off the dais, the heads of departments, and the faculty members, the Silver Jubilee Reunion class, 1998, the student volunteers, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me, it's a huge privilege bestowed upon me to be here talking to you all. But of course, at the same time, I'm a little bit anxious because a lot of our, visionaries are seated on the dais. I need to be very careful. Right. So, 25 years ago, not only you are sounding nostalgic, we too are. We look, we think we are younger by 20 years. 25 years ago, you are all walking through this campus, very charming individuals with lots of energy, troubling all of us, and then among yourself, learning a lot of things here. Of course, you did a lot of good learning here. We had a great time teaching you all here, and you did really well. You are basically, you left us 25 years ago, and you are we believe that you are the intellectual signatures. We believe that you are the intellectual identity of this institution. You are bringing a lot of value to this institution, right? The alumni play a very big role in building the brand name. When someone comes to us, they ask this question: "What do your alumni do?" And then we tell them what are they doing, and that makes them so happy. They are so impressed. So you are bringing a lot of value to us, and we are so happy about you. And we know very well that you're all doing so well, both in your professional lives and personal lives, making big statements, occupying very good positions all across the globe. I find all of you wiser, prudent, and then amazing to meet with all of you and your families. Thank you for some of you have brought your families. Thank you for that. Amazing. Like, at the same time, like 20 years have gone by, I'm sure some of you are meeting your friends. I mean, among yourself even now, just now, after 23 years. It should be a real thrill for all of you, kind of emotions which we may not be able to describe, difficult to describe. Of course, everyone goes through that one. Like, four aspects are pretty much very important in everyone's life. They shape our personality. They form a foundation for our personality. Of course, the mother, of course. And I say mother, it includes the fathers. They are responsible for what we are today. Amazing. They have sacrificed anything and everything. The kind of connectivity is very tremendous. So you need to be always stay connected with your alma mater, keep talking to your alma mater, and be happy with this, the institute where from your graduate. So when you are meeting your friends, talking about what you've done over the last 25 years, you may be also wondering what the PEC has been doing for all the 25 years. Amazing. Again, when you are students here, it was basically and largely a teaching institute. Of course, we were delivering the best of the content. Be happy about that. Best of the content we were delivering, and then what are the best you could do that part? This is the institute which has shaped up your cognitive abilities. This is the institute which has built your confidence. This is the institute which has given you a kind of an identity for you to go across wherever you want to go. That's right. What it has done, let me tell you, this institute is significantly or completely different from its counterparts elsewhere in the other states. For example, in another state, if a student wants to access quality engineering education, he must be able to stay in the hostel. So naturally, the kind of resources required is large, tremendous. So it may not be possible. Whereas here, if a boy, the 85% of the seats are earmarked for Pondicherry citizens. So if a boy or a girl travels by the free bus run by the government, and the education is available here at affordable cost, one of the best possible educations is available here. So it has made the education available to everyone. Please believe me that the socially, economically challenged people have come here. It has made a huge impact in the lives of several homes. Tremendous transformation has happened. A boy from Andiyarpalayam, son of an agricultural family, struggling hard even for the daily livelihood, Kalangya Karunanidhi Government Higher Secondary School. He came here, joined mechanical engineering, did so well, took his gold medal from Pondicherry University, performed so beautifully in the GATE examination, secured more than 99% GATE percentile, and then went to IIT Madras, completed his masters, worked for a couple of multinational companies. Today he is the vice president of a leading pharmaceutical company at Aurangabad. Let me tell you honestly, I have been traveling with him, I'm telling you honestly, but for the PEC, definitely his dreams would not have been realized. Because it's not accessible. I have the talent, but where is the place for me to celebrate my talent? There's no other place. Whereas this PEC is doing that one. I'll share with another example. Of course, in the place which is very close to the Raja Theatre, there's a place called Modern Compute. There was a boy, his name is Rahman, 1 year senior to all of you. His father was a rubber stamp vendor. This boy got admission into PEC. At that point in time, the fees was 1,800 rupees. So he went and told his father, I've got admission in PEC. Can you help me? Can you put me into this one? No, I can't. You come and join me in the rubber stamp making job. And then his father was pretty adamant, I can't pay 1,800 rupees and I can't also give you the bus fare. But fortunately, his elder sibling convinced his father, I am with you, at least let this boy go to the college and study. So he's based on his siblings that persuasion, the father allowed him. He traveled here. He's a boy from Naval Mediterranean Government High Secondary School. He did his studies so well in the Jubilee department. Went to Indian Institute of Science, completed his PhD. Today he is a faculty, one of the most respected professors in Gandhi at IIT. Imagine, this is a kind of transformation this institute has done. The PEC, it's a different kind of an institute. It has a huge social relevance. Therefore, the idea of the PEC must be successful. We must survive. And therefore, all the alumni, you need to contribute. You have to keep talking to the institute where you can help. Perhaps you have a lot of wealth of the knowledge. In fact, I was talking to a couple of them. What a wealth of knowledge that gentleman was having. But then he has not visited our institute so far. We don't have that kind of knowledge. You can come and talk to our students. The very presence of the alumni among the students will be an inspiration. What this boy comes from Cupertino and Apple. The moment he sees, wow, he was like me here, and today he's at Cupertino working for Apple. It seems that I can also do that. Why? You can be inspired. Don't talk. Don't even utter a word. You tell what you are and what you have been doing. That will be a great inspiration. And whatever you speak is a bonus for us. So you can make a lot of contribution by earmarking some time. Keep coming to the institute. Keep talking to the students. Keep talking to the institute. Highly help us in possible ways. I'm sure you are one of the finest benches, I would say, because yes, I'm not making an exaggeration. You are so sensitive. Even as students here, I remember you contributed immensely for this government school for blind, deaf, and dumb students. I think now you have formulated a seed foundation, mobilized plenty of resources, and I know that. I'm to understand that the proceeds of the seed foundation will be used for the academic empowerment of the PTU students. Thank you so much. That's a big one. Not only that, this would inspire your juniors going forward. So not only you are formulated, but then you're inspired. You already set a benchmark, and you are inspiring your juniors to follow what they need to do. And this is the one. Thank you very much for coming and being with us. Continue to talk to us. Continue to come here. Keep talking to our students. May God bless all of you. Finally, like my last 2 cents are this one. You're all in the middle age. I'm sure all of you in the middle age. Right? So you are sure. Of course you are. So on the one hand, you have to take care of your parents. On the other hand, you have to bring up your kids. Obviously, everything. So please do take care of your parents. Amazing. That's a very important one. It's a value system, my children. Please do take care of them. That's a very important duty. You need to do that one. It's not so easy. I'm not saying that one, but endure it. But that's the best one. You need not go to the temple. Please do take care of your parents. That's an amazing blessing. You will do it well. And I'm sure all of you are bringing up the children. Note how every parent endeavors to pass on wealth and the education. The education, the kind of education we are trying to pass on is scientific education. Sending them to the universities, Ivy League schools, or any other schools, obviously. But kindly see that you are passing on the best of values, because the best of values can make them safe and secure even beyond our lifestyles. So do everything to pass on the best of values. I do remember, like a small incident which I happened to read when I read Satya, the autobiography of Gandhi. Do you remember? He was a freedom fighter. He was He was close to Gandhi, and he was a Gandhian. Once he was there in a Yarwada prison as a political prisoner. And when he was there in the prison, every Sunday he used to deliver lectures on Bhagavad Gita. And one of the lectures, he makes this statement for the people who are listening to him. I would classify the education into 2 segments. One is called scientific education, and the other one is called the life-centric education. And he says that one, the scientific education is like a soap, and the life education is like a water. Even if I do not have the soap, certainly I can clean myself. But if I do not have the water, what do I do with the soap? But if I have both, wow, I will have a fragrant bath, and everybody will sniff at me when I come out of the washroom. Am I right? So, very, very important are the values of the life. I'm sure you are already the people of the time. Take care. May God bless you. Wishing you all the wonderful time going forward. Wishing you all the best for your health and happiness for your family. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. This is a very motivational speech, and we all take away his guidance today and we'll reflect on it. Thank you. And what's an age? We have young minds and young hearts, isn't it? What's your age? Okay. Now I invite other guests to say a few words to our students. First, I'll invite our former principal, retired Professor D. Govindrajan sir, to say a few words, please.
Very good morning to all of you. And let me thank the organizers, especially Jaykumar, who rang me up at least 1,000 times. I'm very happy to be amongst you. We thought the Alumni Association will be a bridge between the institute and you. With the noble idea, this was started. And I'm happy that you had a very nice get together. I hope you had a get together yesterday night. Is it so? Yeah. It is always happy to be amongst your friends after 25 years. I just saw you as children, naughty children, doing a lot of naughty things here, and you have grown into men and women, quite mature, with a lot of kids around. I'm very happy to see all of you. I just saw Prem and his wife, and quite a few other students. Have a nice time. I don't want to take a long time. I congratulate you for making that seed foundation here. I hope all the other batches follow your initiative. The first thing that I would ask your junior batches is to do alumni guest house in the campus. All the other institutes do have. We have a lot of quarters empty here. You don't have to build a quarters, but just renovate the quarters and put the required infrastructure so that whenever you visit Pondicherry, you can stay. Okay? It will be a nice break between in the institute for you. Again, I wish you all the best in your endeavors. Thank you for inviting me again.
Thank you, sir, for joining us today. And thank you to Jaykumar for making this happen. Next, I invite Professor T. Sundarajan, sir, to come and say a few words, please.
A very good morning to all of you. I will not take much time. First, I would like to thank Mr. Jaykumar and all those people who are involved in organizing this function. He has been contacting very many of us, not really me, very many of us, about more than 1 month ago, and he has been trying to organize this event. Several years ago, in one of these Alumni Association meetings, I suggested one thing. That is, in fact, this alumni reunion should be organized into two parts. One, of course, is usual social gathering. The other part is, instead of we sitting at a higher place and more people being here, and in fact, we want to be immersed in some kind of a round table way and conduct a brainstorming session. This is what I meant about few years ago. By which what I meant was, what are all the ways the alumni could contribute to? When I mean contribution, it is not the money. It is your experiences. In fact, each one of you will have much better experience than me. Because many of you have spent lot more years in a professional way. My professional experience may be limited, but my academic experience will be more. But what we require is sharing of your professional experience to us and to your own youngsters who are living there inside the campus. So if you share it, there are n number of ways for doing it. I only wish, even now it is not too late, we can start something after that. I am prepared to be part of such exercise. And I also need to be a part of any kind of activity with which any alumni is involved. So with these few words, I wish you all more years of longevity, happiness, and all the best things in life. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite Professor S. Godan Raman, sir, to say a few words, please. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Mohan, my former colleagues who are decorating the dais today, who are sitting in front of me, distinguished alumni. Indeed, it's a great pleasure and privilege to stand before you as you are gathered to celebrate the achievements of our esteemed alumni. I must thank the organizers for having given me an opportunity to stand to talk to the gathering of brilliant minds. Dear alumni, here you can just recollect that when you had entered into these premises of the school education, you must have entered into the classroom with timid minds. Your minds must have filled with fear, unexplainable fear. And over a period of time, the knowledge what you acquired, both technical knowledge and the experience what we encountered in the premises imparted here, and the time has transformed you into brilliant minds. I can see your faces, that the innocent faces of which were 25 years ago, all fully mature, so confident and radiating faces. And in fact, when you are meeting after 25 years, that's wonderful thrill and experience that cannot be measured with any of the scale of it. And I will say that you are quite lucky that you have made it possible for the meeting today. And those who missed the opportunity, they certainly missed quite a lot, because it's now or never, isn't it? And it is a wonderful institution. The seats, the originally again find great people in our alumni Indian campus. And These achievements are a testament to the hard work. Really, really beautiful. And he had a beautiful life also. Both of them very nice. So whenever he comes to class, he used to look at his dress. So tomorrow, what dress he'll be wearing and what dress he's wearing. He's not a engineering guy. He's very handsome and very nice. Also, organizers to call Silver because Silver is supporting us. So last week, so sorry sir, please do.
நான் போய் டிரான்சிஷன் போனேன் தான் தெரியும் வந்தாரு ஏன்னா இது ஒரே செட்டப்பில் அப்படி தான் உள்ளே வரும்போது நீ டிரான்சிஷன் பண்ணால் அது நம்ம ஸ்பீக்குன்றது டாட்டா உடைய பேர் இருக்கா இந்த கேம்பெயின் ஸ்பீக்கிங் பேர் கொடுத்துருக்கோம் ஸோ டிரான்சிஷன் பண்ணும்போது ஸ்பீக்கிங் பண்ணணும் இது ஆடியோ பாரு
Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Dean, ex-principals of this great institution, ex-fellows, and my dear Silver Jubilee Reunion friends. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you to say a few words. Of course, this is a great occasion for celebration. Because we all know that you are, at least some of you are meeting members. You are the ninth batch of this revolution. Passed out in 98. So after 25 years, what would have happened? I think today it is actually you are bringing the past, whatever the memory that you carried, whatever the achievements you have made through the years, whatever the context that you developed. And you have come with all those things here. Young boys and girls to the school. Now you are a mature person, having your own family, you are practicing professionals, and all other experiences. It's very nice to see you here, at least when I can interact with all of you. You have settled down well in the profession, beyond even our expectation. That is something very admirable. And I see the group of people that we have assembled here. I only thought that some more of you would have joined to make this celebration a grandeur one, much more grandeur than what it is. Now another aspect I notice is that, I don't know for what reasons, many of our ex-colleagues on the faculty of the departments are not here. I don't know whether it is a fault of organizers or it's a fault of us. Definitely they should have been here to see their own students, how they were progressed in their life. and how they come up so beautifully in their professional life. That's what I feel today. It is an occasion that we join together. It is like our own children that who have grown up so nicely, so admirably, and see you all as children from our portals, that we should be very happy about it. We should enjoy the moment collectively, not as few of us join together and make it function. Now I just recollect why I am standing here in front of you to say a few things about the institution and about you and about the own story. I don't know. Just because I was one of the faculty members of the mechanical department, I had contact with you. I don't know whether I satisfied with your expectations when you attended my class or not. Whatever I knew, whatever I understood before you understood all those things, I came and uttered in the class. That was only to my understanding. Whatever I understood, and I conveyed it to you without even bothering about whether you understood it the way in which I understood it or otherwise. That was my maturity when I was a faculty of mechanical department college, engineering college. Of course, I completed my syllabus well in time, there is no doubt about it. But the question is whether you got all the things in your mind or not. That was the question. I don't know whether you all have progressed in your professional life just because you are my students or the student of other faculty members of this institution. But I definitely feel that is your contributions, your achievement, your goal that has brought you to this level of in this profession. I am very sure about it. I am take more pride and proud on that rather than whatever little contributions that I would have made in your life. I realized about all these things only very late in my profession. By the time I totally retired from the teaching profession, I have become only an administrator of an institution. It was a very late realization. I think when I started my prayer with the Shanti mantra, which is from Taittiriya Upanishad, I don't think that you have thought that I have become Hindutva inclination. It is not that. Now, in our culture, it is very clearly defined who is a guru and who is a disciple or a student. We call it as a vidyarthi. What is the responsibility of a guru? What is the responsibility of a vidyarthi or a student? This I very lately understood. The Indian culture is so rich that no other culture in the world had it ever before. It very clearly tells who is the guru. The guru is one brings in the complete transformation in the vidyarthi, the student. Who is put under him, and he, the guru takes care of everything of the child or the vidyarthi. But whether I did it or not, I question myself. Definitely, I failed in that. I didn't do that. I passed on only the information I read from some other books or materials which was available at the time. It was not at all inspiring you or transforming you into whatever I taught you. I can only say that all these things I declare only you all are CMs. I think that you have understood what is CM. That is my feeling about it. And my feeling also that I will register here. So these institutions gave me all the positions. It took care of me. I grew with this institution. 1/3 of my life I spent here, and it gave opportunity for me. It gave livelihood for me to be here. I grew up here. I was recognized here by the students, by the other faculty members. And I cherish those occasions when I worked here. That was Pondicherry Engineering College some years back. Now, if I say the true feeling of myself, whenever I enter the campus, whenever I enter the main gate of this institution, my heart starts bleeding. I don't see that institution which was there. It is very painful. I really feel from my heart. I thought that this would become one of the greatest institutions, at least in this part of India. But that was not the case. And somebody has to notice it. Somebody has to take care of it. Somebody has to nourish it. Somebody has to bring it up to the old, at least to the old glories of this institution. I think that will respect all of you people who are assembled here today. And it is my appeal to every one of you. And what contributions that you can make. Dr. E.S. has narrated everything about it. But more than that, what the institution can do, what the university now can do to the alumni or the current student of these institutions. That should be the motto, that should be the aim, that should be the first priority of this great institution. I look forward to that. Let it grow. It is worth growing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We also spent best of 4 years of our life in this college as well. And we'll take some of the messages you gave us today. Thank you. Now I invite Professor Chandramati ma'am to come and say a few words, please.
Honorable Chief Guest of this function, Dr. S. Morgan, Vice Chancellor, Dean Dr. E. Srinivasan, PECAA Secretary, Deiraj, and our professors on the dais, HODs, my colleagues, past colleagues, and my student friends. First of all, I thank all of you for inviting us to this function. And special thanks goes to Jayakumar and Jagdish, who contacted me personally over phone and then they asked me to come. It's really a pleasure coming back to this campus. Actually, this campus is very close to my heart because, as everybody was saying, myself and Dr. Srinivasan, we joined this institution in 1987, 2nd April. He was coming from MIT and I was coming from CIT Coimbatore. So actually, to tell you frankly, we learned a lot of things after joining here as a faculty. Till such time we were only students. So we joined here and we also learned along with you. And those days, I remember well, before conducting any lab experiments, we both used to take readings to check whether the circuit will work or not. But I don't think that type of thing is being practiced anywhere now. As Dr. V.S. was telling, when we joined here, Dr. Ramay Gowda was our principal. He was such a dynamic person, and he wanted to bring this institution to the height of IIT. And those days, we had only a batch of 30 students in each group, in each branch. So we had a close association with all the students. We know who are they, who are their parents, what they are doing. That's how we were able to help the poor students. Then you all became 40, 45, then it became 60, 66. That time the bonding was little bit loosened. We were not knowing the students much. But those days, even every student, their parents, everybody we know because it's a small town. Pondicherry is a very small town, and in fact, you don't believe the traffic police, they used to know us very well. And we had lot of respect from the public of Pondicherry. So that type of prestigious institution this institution was. And any institution will be in limelight only by alumni members. See, today P.Tech is very famous, CIT is very famous because of its alumni members. Of course, the institution is very old, they got alumni throughout the world and they are contributing to the alma mater. So, what I was very happy that you have donated something, but we don't expect only the money. As Dr. T.S. was saying, you have to share your knowledge and your experience with the present day children. And when we were working here, anybody comes, we are missing today Prithviraj sir. He used to call many people from outside, especially our students when they come to PEC, he'll catch hold of them. He'll say, no, you please come and give a lecture. Whether it is useful to us or not, we make the students, our alumni, to give lectures to our present students. So you please have close contact with the alma mater, that is my request. Another thing is that Dr. E.S. was saying that you have to pass on the value of life to your children. Present day parents, what I observe is, even my daughter, she will be with one cell phone or laptop, her husband will be with another cell phone or laptop, the children will be either watching TV or the cell phone. And especially when you go abroad, your children are very, pathetic condition because they don't have play area to play outside their house. They don't even have close friends to play. See, you all are brought up in Pondicherry where you would have enjoyed your children life like anything. You may be having your neighbors, opposite house people, everybody. But when you are in another country, especially I have been in Australia with my daughter, all houses are just half kilometer away and all houses are locked. We don't know who is there. Your neighbor you don't know, your opposite house you don't know. So the children actually they are missing their children's life. So you please take care of your children to see that they have their life. Don't spend much time only on your laptop. Money is important for life, that I also agree. But devote time for your children and for your own life. Money alone doesn't bring everything to our life. Okay? Especially our health, that's very important. And value of life. And all of you, mostly I think 80% of you might have settled in abroad. Maybe your parents are here, so you have to take care of your parents also. Even when you are a student, you would have told you many times, you have to take care of your parents. That's most important. You know that in India, elderly homes are coming up like anything. When I visited the elderly home, everybody is saying that my son is in Japan, my son is in America. See, what they expect is at least once in a week, you call them over video phone. Show them their children. That's what they are expecting. But you people are not doing it. I'm not saying it's exactly you. This younger generations I'm saying. So you make it a point to spend time for yourself, for your family, for your parents, and mainly for your health. That's more important. So with these few words, I thank you all. Have a nice day. Wish you all good night. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I can proudly say among us we have successfully engineers, IT professionals, senior managers, and many professors in different institutions as well. So, a successful group indeed. Yeah, thank you. Now, I invite Professor S. Subramanian to come and say a few words, please.
Hello? After and some BS and Madam BS, a short SS has come, that is why you have to adjust the mic size of the height also. um, Respected Vice Chancellor, my friends on the dais and of the dais, and also my student friends, good morning to all. After 25 years, I'm meeting new people. That means actually it also reduces my age by 25 years. For this, I have to thank especially Mr. Jayakumar and Mr. Mariappan for because Mariappan he told a long time back their program is there, and Jayakumar also sent invitation 1 month back, and so many times he reminded. I thank you people for making me 23 years younger. So once you come to this earth as a human being, we come across several bonding. Don't worry, I am not going to talk about chemical bonding, ionic bonding, metallic bonding and all. Your bonding means the relationship between people. We have our parent relations, friends, brothers. There are so many bondings with the people. So like that we have a bonding with the student-teacher bonding, which is all about this type of bonding, because this is the only bonding where there is no expectation, there is no reciprocation. In all other bonding, something we expect. Even a parent means he expects something. Okay, this man will take care in my old age. A brother, sister means definitely some give and take will be there. But here we don't expect. During the student time, we may expect that we must study well. But after that, the bonding will be more stronger. But there is no expectation between us. And we get, whenever we meet people, we get respect. It is the only profession, the teaching profession, where we get respect even after retirement. In any other profession, we will not get. They will not even bother. Suppose if any office people, even here itself, some office people are there. Whenever we meet outside, that man turn his head and then go. But the students, they will not do this. Recently also, once I went to Jipmer with my brother for taking some ECG and all. There was a long queue. They were waiting. Then suddenly one girl came. Sir, you are there. Yes, sir. Yes. But I could not recognize her, but teacher, I am Saranya. Sir, once during my plus 2 time, you just helped me to clarify some doubts in chemistry. She was not a PEC student. But just I clarified something, but she remembered that one. I completely forgot. Sir, I am a research scholar here. Why, sir, you are standing in this queue? For a ECG for my brother. Then immediately he took me, and within 10 minutes, that work was over. Similarly, some 2 days back, I was in an auditor office for filing my income tax. Then one fellow, I was waiting in the chairs like this. You want Mr. Tamilarasan? Sir, you are a PEC staff, sir? Yes, I retired and all. Sir, I was a old MCA student. There is no direct contact with that student because he is an MCA fellow. Even first year also I didn't teach. But he recognized me And just he helped me within half an hour. I completed my job and then I came. These type of things only possible in this student-teacher relationship alone. That is why I put this profession and this relationship is over top of everything. Not only the student, whenever the teacher is getting the benefit of this, even a student, if suppose a student is getting some honor, the institute celebrates that. Say recently, you might have heard in Chandrayaan 3, one scientist from Viruparam. You remember his name, I think Ratnavere. He is involved in that Chandrayaan 3 as a project director. He is from a village in Viruparam. And that school, after the Chandrayaan launch, that school it celebrated his achievement. The school, where he studied, it's a government school. They celebrated because that type of, without any expectation, they did it. So whenever a student is honored or getting any benefit, honored or he is doing a great extent, then the particular institution or the people, without any bonding, they do it. Without any expectation, they do it. That is why this relation, I put the top of any type of bond. So all of you people have come here to meet and share your sweet memories, because you people are not going to gossip something for this man or that thinking this man or something. You are not going to do any cause because only you are going to share good memories, and you are going from this place with good memories, because you people are all educated in good position. Because that's what the Valluvar told. Uvappa Talaikudi, Ulda Peridal, and I think Pullavar told it. They come together, share your sweet memories, go with the sweet memories. That was already told by Thiruvalluvar. Once again, I wish you all to go with sweet memories and have a good life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for talking about the teacher-student bond. After our parents and families, you teachers who treasure our achievements and celebrate it with us, and we really thank you for that. Now, I want to invite some of the current staff to come and say a few words to us. I invite Professor Subraidu to come on stage and say a few words, please. Sorry, retired Professor Subraidu.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor S. Mohan, and other dignitaries on the dais. All of them are my ex-colleagues. My student friends and other faculty members of the college. This is actually, this reunion, it is just like everyone is saying exactly the same thing, that it is, we are going back by 25 years. Probably you are very young, you are still older than that. But those memories, we are going to recollect it and we are going to enjoy it by narrating the or thinking about the same thing repeatedly. Here, just I want to say it. It's when you talk about, when you are leading a life, values, I think everyone is saying values are more important. We have to give value. Means what? Value means what it is. It is not only you have to be get respected, it's not that you have to give respect to the others. That is, you have to, actually what we have is universal brotherhood. Something like that we have to practice. Once we are all, we feel the whole universe is, all the world everyone is of the same family. That is what they say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. That we practice it, then we don't feel someone is separated from us and there won't be any disputes. Once there are no disputes, everyone will live in peace. I actually wish you all to have a peaceful life and enjoyable life in your future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Professor Srinath to say a few words, please.
Respected President, my dear colleagues on the dais, Professor P.G. sir, PSR, Professor SSR, and Professor V.S. sir, and of course, Professor Kairaj, and Mr. Subraj sir, my dear colleagues on the dais, and my dear young friends. I'm using the word my dear young friends because if I say you are all young, then I will also become young. So, all our hearts are still beating with youngness. So, we are all young, and but we way back to our classes for grade 5. I really enjoyed. I think our batch is the last batch where I think that was the batch I went for tour to Woody and all other places. I really enjoyed. I came along with Mr. Bhunesh. We both accompanied. Okay, my dear friends, with an excuse from, I want to take excuse from Dr. V. Sundarajan sir with respect to one small thing. The college, Pondicherry Engineering College, has become Puducherry Technological University. This is one sign of growth. And of course, the students, you are not behaving like your parents, and your children will not behave like yours. So, the present students are a little bit more naughty, more playful, and more enjoyable. And of course, they also got accompanied with their cell phones, and of course, other things. So, obviously, there may be a slight drift in the quality of education, or quality of students, etc. But I don't think that it is a negative trend. The reason I tell you, certainly after 25 years, the present final batch would have got very good positions and they would be treated like, yeah, the students of that time are very good, the present students are not. Every time, we the teachers feel that way and it happens. So, very importantly, what I can say is, the college at present or the university at present is in good position, it is growing well, and you can see a lot of developments here. And of course, you may not be able to find yourself like what you have spent here. But certainly there is a change and there will be a change. And I expect the university will be very soon. The university will have a lot of MOUs. And I always dream like some of our faculty and students will always be there in other countries and other country people will be here. Maybe after 5 or 10 years, if you come over to this university, certainly you can find such type of change. So you may wonder that whether you are there in Pondicherry or in some other foreign university. That will happen certainly one day. So this is what my positive note on this college. I always dream about this college in a different manner, and my dreams are coming true also. So this is one of my dreams, and it will come true. And I hope all our children one day, your children, maybe young, very young, and some of your children might have got degrees, and of course they will be feeling happy to get a seat in Puducherry Technological University very soon, and our quality will increase very well. And this is what I can assure Professor VSR regarding college and Puducherry Technological University. And of course, you people really wonderful, but with the loss of memory possibly for me, I am unable to recognize many of you. If you are having your old program, okay, if you project it on the screen, possibly that will help me to get you people into my mind, and I can really appreciate it. Anyway, thanks for inviting me, and I hope you enjoy staying in the campus for 1 or 2 days, and certainly uh, uh, your life and our life, everything will become better very soon, and we grow better. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I still have my PEC identity card with me. It's one of the treasured mementos with me. Thank you. I now invite Professor celerabte sir from the Science Department to come and say a few words. I have to say a special thank you to sir for arranging the live stream ability. It has enabled some of our friends who can't be here physically to see this event virtually. So even though they are not here, they are with us virtually. Thank you, sir.
Respected and beloved Vice Chancellor, all my well-wishers, former professors and principals of Pondicherry College, dignitaries of the dais, and my dear friends. It's a very honorable occasion for me, a memorable occasion for me. Thank you for inviting all of us and giving this a very memorable occasion. So this is I have crossed my 30 years of experience in this institution. So I have grown along with this institution, and I feel really very proud about it. As you might have seen, even today, I get a close association with the young students, for the streaming and other kind of things. So I just recollect, even in 1990, I think 4 and 98, I was very much closely associated with your younger ages, and regarding taking our institution in the public domain when the internet was not there in those days. I still remember I have had an association with NIC, and then I have provided internet, email facilities in the library. Many of you might have used, and many of you might have cursed me also for not being able to give you the facility on time because the technology glitches were there. And your senior Deepak Selvanathan was the first student who used to motivate me to take our college to the internet domains and all that. When he was doing his graduation in USA, I still remember it was the first time our JET results were published using his help. We did not have our own website that time. And afterwards, when these JET results were published, I used to get assistance of Salam Mahan Kumsat, my student. He's still being associated with me today. And very few people those days have had their own telephones. Even our telephone network on our college campus was not that good. So we used to take the help of Saddam Mahan, which was residence telephone. We used to advertise, we used to publish in the newspapers. you know, I must really thank his mom. I know pretty well that his mom was a little bit orthodox. She never used to allow his own classmates also, to his house. He used to permit me to go into their house, make use of the telephone, and then 24 hours for a week or so, he used to dedicate his telephone line for disseminating the results over the voice over kind of things. You might have seen some photos also that we have shared. In the what is it? Magazine Cyprus. We also wrote an article. Even today, after 20 years, people used to project that particular thing. I must be very thankful to Deepa. Deepa, I think I must acknowledge her. She was the one who had helped us in registering the domain for us. PEC.edu or PEC or something like that. First time when we want to go for our own domain, and of course with the help of Saddam Mahan, we registered, and the first payment was done by Deepa. Thank you, Deepa. So this is the finishing I should give you. So that I'm taking forward. I think you were a senior Jaykumar at Suvanyanam, 97 batch or something. You used to still assist me, help me, in maintaining the websites and taking the Google Workspace. Today we call it the Google Workspace, and we are giving domain name starting from 2007 when it was first time launched by the Google in 2007. I was told that it was only 3 institutions in India who were immediately taking that particular thing, including Monash Engineering College and some other institutions. And I administer, and I volunteer to administer, I volunteer to maintain that particular thing. Thanks to all the principals of the past who have trusted on me on that particular thing, who has given me full freedom for that particular thing. So we are still giving that, and we are able to grow in that particular aspect. So now the program is being live streamed, and this is not the first time we are doing. We are doing it for all, even the previous batches also, all kind of things. So I am able to get the help of all these young children. I do not know how I am able to get connected. We just call them and give them a job, and they take what is there in my mind. They make it really happen. Thank you, Keith and other students. Really kind. This will be available forever. This recorded video will be available forever in the YouTube channel. You will enjoy that. So, as Professor told, I also pray to God that you should all live happily. Thank you for the contribution that you are making. And apart from all these kind of things, I am also associated with you. I am taking the responsibility of rolling out the C Foundation and other kind of things as a co-secretary of Libanian. I was really surprised when the proposal came to us. Nearly they committed 10 lakh rupee will be given to us, and then we have to take care of that. So regularly I am checking the bank transactions, and I was really wondered to notice that it is crossed 20 lakhs. Thank you for the generous contribution. That responsibility is more on us. Now we have to roll it out properly. We will certainly do it without assurance. Once again, thank you all the organizers, Jaykumar, for meticulously organizing this event. Thank you all. Have a very nice day. Stay connected. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, this is personally, I'm very happy to invite this professor. It's from my department, one of my favorite professors. Hello, sir. Dear Christopher, sir. Professor Christopher, come to please. Come and say a few words. And finally, he joined our faculty in Cambridge.
Respected Vice Chancellor, my dear professors, staff members, and my own students, I welcome you, and I am very happy to see you here after 25 years. When I joined here, immediately I was allotted the subject for the
final year student, 5 year Jubilee student. I was new to this campus. I joined freshly. Immediately I took subject for it. I think you remember my subject, energy engineering. I think I enjoyed it, and I taught you whatever I have in my mind, and very freshly I took the subject. During that time, I was very happy. Still, I remember that class and my students. One very, I never forget. I think in the class, one incident happened. I think she knows that. I don't want to tell you, but yes, still I remember after very long years. I hope that this should happen in every classes to the students, and having the relationship with the teachers, and it will be useful for making the good relationship with future also. I wish you all to get few more appreciation in your life and your efforts to the society, whatever you place up to now, and in future also. I wish you to get more blessings from the God and share your knowledge, and uh, thank your parents. Don't forget your parents. Again, I am reminding you, like other professors told, because of them only we came and we are grown up to this level. So we never forget our parents, and I wish you to get good children from your side, from you, and teach them become a good leader or good people, good person. That's all. It will come automatically. Everything will come automatically. Money or prestigious position, everything will naturally will. Once again, I pray to God to get more and more good, happy, and healthy, and prosperous coming years to you. Thank you, Honorable.
Thanks for remembering us among hundreds of students. Thank you. Next, I invite our speaker. Next speaker is Professor Swaminathan from EC Department. Please, sir.
A very good morning to one and all. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of our university, respected teachers, my dear teachers, all of them that are teaching me. In fact, I am also an alumni of this institute. I passed out in '92, and I'm happy that all my teachers have assembled here. And on behalf of you, though the function is going to be over, again I'm extending a hearty welcome to all my teachers. I didn't expect this. நான் உங்களுக்கு நாளைக்கு டெஸ்ட்டுக்குனா டிஎஸ் சொல்லுவேன். நீங்க திடீர்னு என்ன கூட பேச சொல்லிட்டீங்க. Okay. Anyway, I will try to. Oh. Okay. Dear students, our respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, through his determined steps, is striving hard to make our university a center of global eminence and a center of excellence. In a few decades, I hope our vision of our respected Vice Chancellor will become a reality. And I have my teachers who are the architects of this institute PEC. They have joined this institute as a beautiful youth. Dear sir, Honorable Madam, DD sir, TS sir, all joined in the year 1985. They have sacrificed their complete life. Though they are paid for it, that's different. From there, as a bubbling youth, they joined the institute, and till their retirement, their minds were fully filled with educating us, with educating the best of knowledge, best of skills, and best of attitude and behavior. Yes, sir, without any doubt, is all our role model. It's always insisting on the holistic development of the students. So it's the right moment to thank all our Gurujis. They are also your Gurujis as well as my Gurujis. Madam Sir, please accept the Our faculty members seated on the dais have not only served as professors, they have served as head of the departments and they have served as principals of this institute. In the, during the tenure of our DG sir, many of us got a promotion, sir. And ESR was our HOD, whereas Chandra Madam taught us during in our B.Tech as well as Tech. See, today teaching has become very easy. There are a lot of support from the internet, from the YouTube, etc. Those days, there were not much books available in this challenging area of electronics and communication engineering. Computer networks was a very new subject, and Chandrabali Madam was not afraid. She was not deterred by all these factors. She handled computer communication, she handled the digital communication, and believe me, she was one of the few teachers who used to dictate notes. And many times we will be writing the notes, and our VS served our institute and the government as JE and center convener. Thank you, sir. And as our senior sir pointed out, we all worked with the toil, of course, as to satisfy the vision of our Honorable Vice Chancellor. So we will soon become a global institute of evidence and a center of excellence. Thank you everyone. And I would like to see the architect, sir, Jaykumar. ஒரு சினிமால வருங்க யாருப்பா அவரு எனக்கே வாங்கணும் போல இருக்கு. Almost all the teachers who started sitting on the dais talked about the Jaykumar. Thank you, Mr. Jaykumar, for contacting everyone. Because the DG sir was telling. From the DG sir was telling that we have contacted him almost 1,000 times. Thank you, sir. And of course, today we have not personally. Some of our teachers from the DC department are missing. Professor DP sir, our former principal and HOD sir, and Professor PD sir are not available. It would have been because I have also not seen them for a long time. And because of this spectacular reunion, I had the opportunity of listening to our beloved Professor Chandramani Madam. So, though she has not taken a class, her address was almost like a class. Thank you, madam. So, in all aspects, I enjoyed the program. In fact, this program is very beautifully arranged. The arrangements, the way in which this was arranged is really commendable. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, sir. There are some never sets in our WhatsApp group, I have to say. There's a message always from somebody from some corner of the world. To arrange this function, this REWIND'98, there has been immense effort that has gone in the last 6 months from people all around the world, I have to say. And thank you to all the organizers and everyone that comes here. Next, I invite Professor Pugarendi, Head of Department of Mechanical Engineering. Please come on stage and say a few words.
No, it's before, I think, 6 months it was.
Apologies, it's Madam Pugarendi. It's okay. As Dr. Swaminathan told, it's a shock invite for us, and I never thought that I would be called for giving a speech like this. Respected Vice Chancellor Sir, our former principals, and our former HODs, and my dear Gurus who are sitting here. I belong to the first batch of Pondicherry University, this 1986-90 batch. Now, this 2023 batch, it is 2019-2023 batch, is the last batch of Pondicherry University. And now I become the HOD of the Mechanical Engineering Department. And this is due to the wishes of my gurus. particularly Dr. B.S. and Dr. P.S., Dr. E.S., all yes, and SS. I should not forget to say SS because SS always used to okay. SS always used to ஒரு வேர்ட் சொல்றாங்கல்ல தமிழ்ல கலாய்க்கிறது அந்த மாதிரி he used to say you are the permanent receptionist of mechanical engineering department. In any function I used to stay stand in front of the reception and welcome the chief guest others because we were only two girl students at that time, myself and Mrs. Sajita. Okay, and so this is an alumni meet. So I don't want to speak like an HOD or maybe some students are there also available today. But I also, my memories actually go back to 30 years back. That is just, I think today I will not sleep. I will lose my sleeping. A lot of memories are coming inside. And Dr. V.S., if I say, he actually took nearly from third semester to eighth semester classes for me. That is at least one subject he took. And whenever he comes to the class, and we were only 22 at that time, and every day I used to stand. He made me to stand up. He will ask one question, what is stress? I used to stand like this. And what is Young's modulus? Because whatever he plans to teach the next day, okay, that we have to prepare and come. But those days we don't know all those things. See, like school we feel, like spoon feeding, is it not? So we never feel that we have to prepare for the next class and come, but he prepares and come. We never prepare and he asks what is stress strain, what is Young's modulus, we forget. And similarly, this happened for the entire all semesters. This happened, and I used to stand and because I was sitting in the front bench, and we always call us and tell this. Sir, I think you will remember this. Okay, this I feel okay very happy about it because anyway it made us to study. That is a very good feeling I have. And Dr. T.S. Sorry, sir, I want to say this incident to you. And this Jairaj is, that is, we used to attend the classes in the first year in that function hall. Now it is function hall. And that backside is full of mango trees. And during the interval time, after interval time, sir used to come to the class and Jairaj used to pluck some mangoes, bring, and we used to eat. And Dr. P.S. there, he will turn back and write. Until then, we always eat mangoes. So really, that happened. So, Dr. E.S. ESR also has taken a class for me, that is electronics. That class was in Triple department. Now it is Triple department, I remember that. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful classes. And Dr. D.G. sir, it was that is when I joined here as a faculty member. He had done a very great favor for me, which I never forget because at that time I was in a personal problem that he knows. I cannot go on QIP, that is for doing PhD, but he supported me in getting study leave. That is, study leave means with payment. With payment of salary, I got study leave for 2 years. He, as well as Dr. Venkatraman sir, helped me in getting that. Also, Dr. Ethiraju, the former principal. So, all the three people actually supported me in getting the study leave, that is with the salary. So that salary was very important to me for me at that time, and they helped me. So I thank you, sir. Dr. Chandramati madam, she did not take any class from me, but we were friends at the time. Thank you, madam. And Jairaj is my colleague now, and he is also the HOD. Now, coming to you, the alumni of 1998 batch. I could not remember most of your faces because 1995 only I joined the institution as a faculty member. Now I request you, I invite you to the department. Please come to the department. At least the mechanical department alumni, please come to the department. I'll be there, and we will share some of our memories once again there also. And I request each one of the alumni of mechanical department to help the department to grow, not by you need not give any money, but you try to give your knowledge. Please share your knowledge with your that is now the present batch if you take, they are like your children. Am I right? Because now these peoples they are around 20 years old. Most of you will be having children with 15 to 20 years old. So they are also like your children. Please help them. This is my humble request. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am's memories reminded me of something we used to do when we were in the college. In those days, we used to have OHP projectors and we used to make stencil sheets when we were there. And our professors used to come very prepared with stencil sheets. And when we have turned around, we'll go and rub off some of the content there. So we were mischievous kids then. But we did learn. And thanks for all the teaching from you all. Thank you. Okay, it gives me immense pleasure to invite the next speaker, Professor Celerabte from Jubilee Department. Please, come on stage, sir.
Respected Vice Chancellor, all the former principals who have been a great inspiration to me, Professor Jairaj, Professor Prabhu, and my dear friends. When I saw some of the EEE students, I saw Chandrasekhar, I saw Monmari, of course. All these people, when I saw them, what just immediately flashed my mind was, I took them for a one-day tour to, one day industrial visit to NLC. And when I saw these kids, what flashed my mind was, they were dancing in a bus. I am very poor at memory, but I don't know how it got clicked, and this is the only thing that I clicked. So when I was about to share, he also shared the same thing to me. Sir, remember we went for a one-day trip to NLC. That time I was very new. I just joined from NLC, and I was very keen on taking all the batch to to the NLC and then show them all the thing there. So in that sense, I don't feel like I'm just seeing some students. I just felt like some close friends are here and I've been moving with. That was a great feeling of mine when I saw you. Only one or two points I thought I'll just add, because a lot of senior people have told a lot of other things. I remember when we go to our alma mater, I'm talking about IIC and IIT Colombo, and we just go, there is an alumni office. We just enter into the alumni office. When you show your alumni card, okay, right from the security at the main gate, because these days the securities are very tight even at IITs. Of course, you will mention all those things, but when you show your ID card that you're an alumnus, right from the security at the main gate till you go anywhere, your reception, the way they receive you is absolutely different. You really feel very proud of yourself and the institute. And I noticed that when we go to the alumni office, they tell you all that they do. Okay, the contributions to the students there, to the development of the institute. You can see a lot in just a few minutes. You just go around. All things will be very much visible. That's in fact the IITs and IIMs and all those premier institutions really thrive and really grow to higher extents primarily because of the alumni interface. They get good funding from the central government, no doubt, but alumni are the big backbone of their growth. So I find once our former principal Indrajulu was here, he was reading yearly progress of our institute, and he was mentioning that we have conducted some 58 the guest lectures in this year, which amounts to one per week on an average. That was the case, which you can also see that in any premier institutions. These days, the last few years, we have not heard of it. You not heard of it. And most of it you'll find in those days I'm talking about, either alumnus will be coming and giving an address on either their interest of their domain, or they would recommend somebody, they would send some of their colleagues, or we invite some experts, various ways this event used to be going on, but we don't see that these days. So it's my appeal, to you all that you can come, like many said, who just walks in, he just takes up to the class. All we tell them is just simply share your journey, right from sitting in the front bench, now how your journey was. And they will just share only that experience. That itself would motivate a lot to them. So think of this guest lecture thing. And only one more thing I thought I could share and close. Just before COVID, I think it will be 2019 or 20, about two students have mailed me saying that, sir, our batch of students wanted to support some economically weak students of our department. I'm talking about triple. I said, okay, what should I do? They said, you need to identify one or two, two students from each batch, second year, third year, final year, and PG also. Alright, I've just identified and I told them that I've identified these are the names of the students. And they mailed back saying that, sir, I wanted to know what are their yearly fees. I told them these are the yearly fees. And they said, we will send the fees to you, you can distribute. I said, no. I requested them, why don't you guys come over here and then meet them in person? And then, they said, we are busy. Then they took some time and they came. One from UK came, other one from US came, and three from India. They all five of them came to my room, and all the students whom I identified, they called them personally interacted with them. After personal interaction, they have definitely directly, I asked them directly, nowadays online is there, so they have directly sent money to their to the institute for the tuition fee. And you know what did they share? Thank you for giving that advice to us. And we had a lot of sense of attachment to the institute just by coming over here and spending time with those kids. Okay, so I'm sure I asked them, how did all this originate? They said, all of us will meet, there'll be a lot of fun, but then there'll be very few guys in every batch will just translate that emotions to the next level. So one such guy in that batch, I'm talking about, I think this was 2001 or 2002 batch guys. So they just about some 4 or 5 of them came together. It seems they discussed. They just came for a vacation. All the time they were busy, so they just came, discussed about. They thought about alma mater, and they decided, okay, something need to be done. Idea spark, and one of them took a responsibility, and they did all these things. My appeal to you, is that as we are all so much busy, all of us are very busy, okay, particularly in the prime of the youth, time is very precious to us. In fact, time amounts to money. We don't want to waste any time. My appeal to you is quieten yourself, maybe at least once a week, if you are on a holiday. Sometimes, quieten a week without this devil, okay? You can just quieten a week, maybe for half an hour, 45 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just quieten yourself and just think of your life. And you may come to know there is something which is really precious which you may cherish it. You may even come to know something which you really need to cut down and then stop it. So in fact, I have learned it much later in the age. I would really suggest you can just try that. A lot thing in the life which is precious will stick. You can stick down to that, and those things which you find useless, you don't need to continue it. You can just cut it off. So these guys said one such a quiet and precious time, this idea developed. So if you quieten yourself, I'm very sure a lot more such ideas and useful things, the things really that cherish your heart, things that you really long to do will spark. You may just listen to them and then pursue on. Thank you for this opportunity. May God bless you for you.
you, dear teachers, for giving this nostalgic and inspiring speech to all of us. The experience you have shared brings back fond memories of our days in college. It also inspires us to give back to our college in a more meaningful way. Our best wishes to all of you. Please allow me to invite our chief guest for this evening. It is with immense honor and great pleasure that we stand before you today to introduce our distinguished chief guest, Dr. S. Mohan, Vice Chancellor, PTU. Dr. S. Mohan is a true embodiment of excellence, resilience, and vision. Sir has done his PhD at Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore in the year 1987. With a remarkable career spanning 34 years, he has made an indelible impact in his field of expertise. Sir has published more than 200 research articles in various reputed journals with high impact factors and conferences. He also provides advisory services to the public institutions, professional organizations, environmental and water industry, and non-governmental organizations with a mission of improving the living conditions of Asia's developing communities. He has also carried out around 25 national and international sponsored research projects and 126 national projects. Sir has authored 14 book chapters. He has guided 28 PhD scholars and 11 MS students. He has more than 25 awards and honors and executed many memoranda of understanding with leading universities of collaborative research. It is with utmost respect and admiration that we extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. S. Mohan for gracing this occasion with his presence. We are truly privileged to have him as an esteemed member of our Silver Jubilee Reunion. We eagerly await the wisdom he will share, the inspiration he will ignite, and the memories he will create us. Please join me in welcoming our esteemed chief guest, Dr. S. Mohan, with a resounding round of applause.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். யாருமே தமிழே பேச மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. நான் யாராவது அட்லீஸ்ட் பாரதிதாசனோட பேட்டியாவது ஏதாவது தமிழ் பேசுவாங்கன்னு பார்த்தா அவங்களும் பேசுறாங்க. அதனால முதல்ல ஆரம்பிக்கிறது. All of you are students. எல்லாரும் சொல்றாங்க 25 வருஷம் கழிச்சு ஸ்டூடெண்ட். But I also observed that you behave like a student only. Even left side gents, right side girls student, and civil engineering student always on the last bench. Okay, so this is a typical of thing. And also after I come here, I find that for 1 hour கூட ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வந்து ஒருத்தர் உட்காரணும். ஸோ அப்படியே இந்த because I happen to be always at the center, அந்த கதவை திறந்து மூடி உங்களுக்கு வந்து லைட் அடிச்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்கும். So even now you are not changing after 25 years. So you are still the students of PEC. Okay, and also I was saying somebody has borrowed that same point. பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நிறைய SSR இருக்கிறப்ப பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஆரம்பிக்கிறீங்க கொஞ்சம் ப்ரொஃபஸர் அந்த சைடு பூராமே SS தான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஒரு எஸ் the SK and VS and TS and ES and I am SM also. So நிறைய எஸ்க்கும் இந்த அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேஷனுக்கும் நிறைய ஒரு கனெக்ஷன் இருக்குமா தெரியல ஒருவேளை இருக்கலாம். So they have given the mantle. All the people who are sitting there, they gave the mantle to me. I become the odd man out, but I hope that I am also be accepted as a PEC family. Even I have been coming after 1.5 years now. I have been telling to our faculty and to students also to tell PTU, but அந்த பெக்கில் ஒரு இருக்கிற கிக்கு வந்து PTU வரமாட்டேங்குது. ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு கிக்கு பெக்குன்னு அந்த ஒரு என்னமோ அந்த பாண்டிச்சேரி பெக்குங்கிறதுனால அப்படி உட்காந்துருக்காங்க. பட் ஸ்டில் தே கால் தட் அஸ் எ பெக். Okay, ஸோ இப்போ கடைசியில் நானே கொஞ்சம் மாறி நானே ரெஸ்பெக்ட்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறேன். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் சம்திங் தட் இட் இஸ் வெரி கிளியர். அண்ட் யூ ஆல், only one point I say that don't wait for 25 years to come to your alma mater. So every year you can come, or any time that you can come. I think that should be the criteria. But only thing is 25 years கழிச்சு வரும்போது அந்த பழைய பிரின்சிபால்லாம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். பட் நீங்கள் மற்ற டைமில் எனி டைம் that you can come over here and then discuss with your people and do something for your alma mater. I think that is what it is. Very much Robert. Because already it is many people have talked to. I have prepared some speech, but I don't think that I have time to do that. But I would like to tell, because I also recall some of the incident which has happened. I studied in Tyagaraja Engineering College. So when there was a teacher, his name was Shivakumar. ஸோ அவர் வந்து ஒரு ஹிட்லர் மீசை வச்சிருக்காரு. ஸோ அவரை பார்த்தாலே கொஞ்சம் சிரிப்பு வரும். பட் அவர் ஒரு படம் போட ஆரம்பிச்சாருன்னா நாங்களாம் ஒரு 20 minutes வில் ரிலாக்ஸ் இட். பிகாஸ் அவர் இந்த பக்கம் பார்த்து அந்த பக்கம் பார்த்து போடுவார். ஸோ ஹி வாஸ் டிராயிங் a hydrological cycle. I still remember that was a hydrological cycle drawing. ஒரு குரங்கு, அங்கே நிறைய உண்டு. ஒரு குரங்கு வந்து மேஜை மேலே வந்து உட்கார்ந்து அவரையே பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ அவர் ஒரு 20 minutes போட்டு முடிச்ச பிறகு திரும்பின உடனே இந்த குரங்கு ஓடிச்சு. அதோடனே அவர் சொன்னார், யூ சி the monkey is more interested in my lecture than you people are doing that. Then அந்த உடனே என் கிளாஸ்மேட் ஒரு பையன் இருந்தார், சார் monkeys only can listen to your lecture, not the students. அவர் அதை சிரிச்சுக்கிட்டே எடுத்துக்கிட்டு அதோட பெல் அடிச்சுட்டு போயிட்டார். ஸோ யூ ஷுட் ஹாவ் தீஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் மெமரிஸ் with your own alma mater. And I hope that you should share with that particular one. That is refreshing your mind with what has been there at that point of time. So we are also trying to keep the same tempo, and we wanted to go further on to become a university. And only thing is, even though it has become a university, but there is no additional fund. ஓகே, ஸோ நான் இந்த சம்பளம் வாங்குறதுக்கே ஒரு மாதம் ஒரு பைக்கிங் போகிற மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டேட்டஸ் தான் இருக்குது. பட் I wanted alumni to play an important role to help your juniors to get into little more facilities. So my request, I have told when they had come to invite me, I have told that as a 25-year Silver Jubilee thing, please establish a lab, a small simple lab, an embedded system or maybe advanced analytics lab. There are many things that whatever it is, you discuss and then come out with, so that it is not that one day affair. It is going to help your all students who are going to come to get the advanced lab. That's my first request. The second request, see, the teachers are teaching and you have a lot of other experiences from industries, entrepreneurs, and other things. My request is, please take some 10 lectures or 6 lectures. Whatever you have experienced for 25 years, please talk to our head of the department, or I will ask head of the department to talk to you, and please try to give you may not be a good teacher, but tell your experience as in the industry, what it is, there it is. Very good. So I hope that you have a lot of memories. And also I find here, it is like a Vrindavan. So if every department has a couple, I don't know, starting from Jayaraj and also Sundarajan and ES is a so I could see that many departments, இப்போ யூஸ்வலாக யாருக்கு வேணுமோ அவங்க ஒரு லெட்டர் எடுத்து வருவாங்க. யூஸ்வலாக சில சமயம் ஹஸ்பண்ட் ஒய்ஃப் எடுத்து வருவாங்க. Then I told, he is also a faculty, why don't see comes? No, 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 நான் வந்து அவங்க வந்து என்னை பண்ண சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சொல்றாங்க. So this, I think it is there in this institution, there are a lot of couples. And I hope any one of you have a couple here who have developed things here, or many more. So this campus seems to be very, it's a Vrindavan where there are a lot of romances are also taking place, I think. So there are many people. So luckily we didn't come as a teacher or a student at that point of time. So I think Govind Rajulak had come here after the marriage. So I think that's a very good chance, and some of them, because I attended his marriage also. So that way it is. So in fact, Govindran, now DG, Amartya are calling, but we call him as Godi. But unfortunately, because many times people, it doesn't go to my mind. So we call him as Godi. And also he used to write a Chinese name as his name in all the books. DGR book. Okay, so that is what he used to write. Many times that we used to say that you are becoming a Chinese and so on. So that way we had, he was my super senior in IISc Bangalore. So in fact we happened to be in the same guide, in charge guide and my guide are same. So that way we had a very good association for a long time. And he has been an advisor for me. But only thing is, I listened to his advice quite a lot. But only one advice I did not listen. He told, don't go to PEC as a vice chancellor. It will be political interference will be too much, so don't go there. But I somehow, my fate or your fate, I came and joined as a vice chancellor. So sorry sir, I did not listen to your advice at that point of time. So my request, this occasion, that should be a memorable thing, and let us be connected by nowadays. Connection is very easy. So with your either LinkedIn or maybe Facebook, I think that is what you may have to. It is not once in 25 years. You have to wait for interacting with your people and also with your teachers or with your juniors who are out here. So make use of this latest development. I think our Guru Sarvaraj is there. So anytime that if you ask him, he will connect you to the thing. And I wanted that every one of you should make, this is your institution. Your, maybe we can always talk about the institution. And we are also, I think you should understand that teachers are one of the very noble profession where we will be proud if our students become occupy higher position. This is the only profession that we never be jealous, and we always feel very happy that our students are going up. So I wish you all the best, and especially I also wanted to tell the civil engineers are very good parents. I think he is taking care of his daughter very well. So I think it is one of the good things. And I think the Jayakumar, நானே கேட்க நினைச்சது யாருக்கு அந்த ஜெயக்குமார் எல்லாரும் பேசுறாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி இருக்காரா? Because I could see that. So it's good somebody takes care of this thing. அது ஒரு ஆளுக்கு 1000 டைம் கால் பண்றது வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அது 10 பேருக்கு 1000 கால் தான் நீங்க கால்குலேட் பண்ணுங்க. So how much time that he might have spent on it, and உடனே பேசி முடிக்க முடியாது. So he might have talked at least 5 minutes, calculate that. And also my last point is, when you join your college, total நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ஒரு 30,000 days. Okay, if you calculate the average age and all. நீங்கள் காலேஜுக்கு வரும்போது காலேஜ் முடிக்கும் போது 1000 days, 10,000 days will be over. Okay, so last 10,000 it is almost non-productive. So நீங்கள் கடைசி இதாக, so only you have these 10,000 days which are very productive and enjoyable, and also live for you and your family. Okay. So these 10,000 days, Kadisla 10,000 days that you will be go on advising people, but these 10,000 days in between, middle 10,000, live for you and live for your family and enjoy your life. Thank you very much for coming.
மாண்புமிகு துணைவேந்தர் அவர்களே, தேனினும் இனிய தமிழ் மொழியிலே உரையாற்றி எங்களின் மனதை மகிழ்வித்ததற்கு மிக்க நன்றி. இங்கு பொறியியல் வல்லுநர்கள் மட்டுமல்ல, கதை, கவிதை, பாட்டு என அனைத்து கலைகளிலும் சிறந்த மாணவர்களை உருவாக்கியதற்கு மிக்க நன்றி. Next, we will move on to the next segment of our program. I now invite Ashok and Jaykumar Samasivam to talk about Seed Foundation.
This part of this program is very close to our heart, inauguration of Seed Foundation. In the interest of time, we are going to keep it very brief.
Good afternoon to all. Thanks to VC sir, Dean sir, and all the professors on the stage, off the stage, as well as professors who could not attend today, but who helped us shape up. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to my parents, because they helped me study in this institution not once, twice. In fact, they asked me to study the third time as well. VSR would know that. I tried to register for PhD, but I withdrew it myself. Then I realized that I'm not capable for that. So that's when. The second institute was different. I will come to that. Let's quickly touch upon, since there's less amount of time, why we started this seed. Right? We all know that what we studied in the institute, when we went to the industry, was very different, isn't it? We learned something, but there we need to apply that learning. And it's not taught to us. Until then, we were told how to write exams, how to study, which chapter, etc. But when we go to the industry, it's very different. And the difference comes from the diverse type of skills. It's not just one skill. Right? And that's the thing which we took some years to understand, sometimes decades to understand. Sometimes we don't understand. So now here we have people put together of 2,500 years of experience from the alumni who has just come for the event. Massive, right? So this experience we can always try and convert and something give back to the college. And that's the very purpose for which we have started this seed. And I can give certain specific examples. We met one scientist who comes and passionately teaches after his retirement. He asked certain basic questions like, which will go fast, bike or truck? And then he completes the question when the acceleration is safe. Most people answer truck. Or most people answer it is bike. The answer is not. So the question is, what I'm trying to talk is the curiosity of what we are learning. If we are going to focus on what we are learning, but not why we are learning, that's where we will miss it out when we go to the industry, right? Where it always demands about why we have learned this, how do we apply that. When I started in mechanical industry, the manufacturing process were very strenuous and good learning. So one of my managers used to tell me, why are you doing this? Sir, this is there in the standard operating procedure. He'll say, no, but you should apply your mind. That will not work here. I said, that's what you taught me. No, you're not in college. The next day, I was afraid and I went to him 3 times, 4 times. And he said, why you are coming like a ball hit on the wall? And when they scold, twice or thrice of the auditorium will listen. So everybody will know that this person is scolding us. Why I'm recollecting after 23 years is that has shaped my career. It has not put me behind. But that moment, I felt very bad. So the people are going to face these kind of different things. So we need to at least make them aware such things would happen, right? And I myself was in all your shoes. I was also briefly a lecturer, and I tried something, wanted to be trying something. So, because some of the classes, including us and professors also, attend classes for the attendance sake, right? Some of the chapters, not everything, very, very few. So I thought that maybe I will teach no attendance in the class. Attendance is not mandatory. Let the people come. If I am able to teach well, they will attend. If I am not able to teach well, they will not. They will not come. And that time Google was not there. And I said, no closed book. All exams are open book. But the pressure was actually on me, not on the students. The moment you make one lecture not good, you can see 20% of the people will not come next time. One more, 40% will not come. And you can never get them back. So that's when I realized you didn't make a mistake. So the point is, teaching is very, very difficult. And if you have to repeat that in the next, again, in another thing, you will not have the momentum to go on and the same thing. But how do you do that? So in certain institutes, they are doing well. That is because there is a research which is happening on those topics, and people are participating in it, and they are able to come and share something more meaningful. And where will the research come? It has to come from industry which wants to come back and give to the institute and then bring in such ideas, right? Otherwise, expecting professors to think something out of the world and then come and teach, it's not possible. Even we in the industry, somebody is forcing on us to take these trainings. Somebody is following up. And that's when we develop skills. Right? So that's one set of thought process. And my friend Jitesh told that, and asked a question, and maybe a question I'll put it for you. How many of you know that you have reached financial necessity and you can retire anytime? Can anybody raise you? So the point is, if we know that this is taught to us before, then we will not slog ourselves into the industry for long, right? So that's another side of the skill set that Jitesh said that we need to focus. So there are several points like that. I will not touch all of them in the interest of time. But placement is one thing Senthilvel told to cover, that we should do something for the placement of the college because the students are suffering. That won't be the focus of SEED, but certainly it's the focus of alumni. Alumni have to come forward and see if we can bring that connect. Right? But I want to tell Senthilvel one point. This SEED idea was started by about 2 years before by an institute called REWIND' Pondicherry students, which I was part of. It's no more there. We were the only batch which passed out, and that's the batch I was in, that second time of the college. And we created this idea 2 years before, and we attempted many ways to start within the college, but it didn't take shape. And subsequently, when Prabhu organized, and first of all, I wanted to tell one thing, sir, to all the professors who appreciated me. Actually, I only did a small job of calling you, but the actual work of SJ event is happening under the leadership of Prabhu. It will be inappropriate to take that credit on me, and there is a lot of team members working with him. They deserve the credit, and I didn't actually do so much effort as them, just to put that point straight. But I'll take the blame, sir, for not inviting everybody. I'm sorry for that. So now the point is this: that institute became like Atipatti village in Ajit's movie, right? It's gone disappeared. Then we all said none of us were placed because of the dot-com bubble that time, and Prithviraj sir tried us a lot. It's not that we didn't try; the institute tried. We didn't get opportunities from the industry. We all struggled for 5-6 years, and then we saved up. So those people wanted to come back and give to the institute, whereas we have got placed and we have prospered very much from the long time. Certainly, as a proof of that, you have done, and you became the founders. We all became the founders of SEED, and thanks to all this superb contribution and support, not just monetary, the mental support. Right? and everybody wanted to give towards the PTU students on the industry connect, and that is what SEED is being started for. There is not going to be just the money front, and SEED is created for a specific purpose. Lay banning is for a broader purpose, and people who have contributed have specifically categorically said, let us remain focused and ensure this is done towards that, and we will hopefully together we will be able to achieve that. Thanks to Lay Banning for supporting us in the financial things, but certainly we have certain aspirations and we want to take your guidance and with that, only one last request from all of you is that SEED is just beginning, it's not an end. So from here, we need a lot more support from all of you. The support one includes that you can provide guest lecture. Out of your 25 years of experience, one guest lecture is definitely doable. So please come forward and give guest lecture. Two, if your company, many of you are in great positions, I'm proud of all of you. So if you are in positions where you can influence, and if your company is part of SDG goals, it is supporting SDG initiatives, right? And sustainable development goals, right? Certainly there will be certain funds towards helping this kind of a goal. So you can bring a tie-up from such an initiative back to the college and therefore develop something, whatever is possible, if at all that is possible. Please do that. And the last one point is about the innovative projects. The projects will originate only in the industry, right? So you need to bring those problems which the industry is not able to solve. It doesn't matter whether the students will be able to solve or not, but let's give them the problems. If at all something that we can bring it, let's give them and offer that. So this is the request for you, and that's it. Thanks for this opportunity to work.
So next 30 minutes are going to be about features of Seed Foundation. So I don't want to bore you with this. So for sure, already most of you will be hungry. So we'll play a short video for 5 minutes. To give an introduction of what Seed Foundation is. Oh, sorry.
Okay. First la போடு first ரைட் வீடியோ அண்ணா அண்ணா இந்த மேல லைட் மேல தோ சார்ஜ் எடுக்கணுமாடா மச்சான் நீ ஃபோக்கஸ் போய்டாடி ஃபோக்கஸ் ஆகுது ஆமா
The thought of college reunion makes a lot of sense. The joy of connecting with old friends and the sense of gratitude towards our college.
We decided to address both of the emotions. One group of people worked on planning and execution of reunion meet as such. Another group focused on exploring the effective ways of returning the favor to our college.
In the beginning, Seed Foundation had broader and diverse goals, which after a careful deliberation, we brought it into two focus. One, the beneficiary are PTU students, and two, enablement of technology and leadership skills which the industry would need for these students.
which we can bring to our experience.
With overwhelming support and interest from our PEC 98 alumni group, the team decided to establish an organization to drive the development activities and initiatives directly. And that's how our seed foundation is born.
Initially, Seed Foundation will focus on the four important aspects. Skill development is not only the technological skill that matters. The essential skill needed by a student to become a true professional. Industry Connect will work towards bridging the gap between the industry and the academics. Innovation. We identify and nourish the innovative project among the students. And the last, financial aid. A deserving student should not be left out because of finance. We identify and extend the financial support to the most deserving students.
Starting and running an NGO from scratch is not an easy task. The team did not have the experience or time to operationalize an NGO. We knew we would have to partner with an established NGO to get started quickly and operationally. That is when we found REWIND'98, an organization established by our senior batch alumni. REWIND'98 has been doing outstanding service to the community from its inception in 2017. Though REWIND'98's charter is vague, they accepted us with open arms and provided all we needed to get started on our charter.
Seed Foundation is an autonomous organization. It is responsible for the planning and execution to meet its charter. REWIND' will assist Seed Foundation where needed, and it also manages the financial operation.
Excited about this partnership with REWIND'98. Together, we will succeed in achieving this mission.
The fund collection started in big. In 1 month time, we have come very close to our target of 40 lakhs. This is really an incredible feat. Thanks to all the contributors for your support and trust.
Thanks, please. Now I invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor to come on stage to unveil the Seed Foundation logo, please. Good afternoon to all. On behalf of REWIND'98, I will extend my warm thanks and greetings to all of you. Thanks for your generous contribution. Thank you, well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now we have a couple of volunteers from our community to come and speak here. Who wants to come and speak here? Is it great? Let me remind you, you are keeping us away from our food, so make it good.
The English Tamil கலந்து பேசுறோம் நிறைய பேச மாட்டேன் எல்லாரும் பசி எடுத்து ஒரு சில சுகர் மாத்திரை போட்டேன் கை லைட்டா ஆடிட்டு போகுது ஓகே குயிக்கா நிறைய பேர் சொன்னாங்க we learned lessons. Some of us did not learn lessons from the books. We learned life lessons, right? Life lessons. Most of us in our positions when we go college என்ன படிச்சோமோ அந்த சிலபஸ்ல படிச்சது வந்து வேலையே கிடையாது. what all we did outside academics, outside the classroom is what is helping us do more stuff in our daily job and giving us daily success. Right? And service is a PTU is a name, PEC is an emotion. And then you may have observed 25 years. I think people here are the folks that really believe age is a number. There's a group that is there, I think they're sitting in this side. I think it's very coincidental. Do you see that the last 3-4 months, this group believes that age is a number? We are not, we still don't believe that we are like 46 years, 47 years, we are still young. Okay. Now civil department, so I could make some specific remarks on DG sir, SK sir, PS sir, but I think I'll just make it. SK sir, my family will go he will be but he also wants to ensure that you all shine and do your things and then get out very clearly. TS sir, like the person, you be yourself, the world will accommodate or make themselves to fit together with you. Last one, DG sir. Vikram Tula Kamalasan சொல்வாரு வெளில இருக்கிறவங்க நேரத்துல என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க அவர்கிட்ட எந்த பிரச்சனை பண்ணணும் பார்த்துக்கலாம் அதுக்கப்புறம் நமக்கு இது ஒரு கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் வந்து கேட்டு சார் என் கையில எதுவும் இல்லையா என் கையில எதுவுமே இல்லையா அப்படி சொல்லிட்டாருனாக்கா தேங்க்யூ சொல்லிட்டு போயிடுவோம் தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you. Is anyone else willing to speak from our community? Arunmari, Rajlakshmi, Sikro.
சுற்றுலா இது கூப்பிட்டாங்க. என் பேர் அருண்மொழிங்க. டிசி சார் தெரியும், மற்ற யாருமே தெரியாது. கிளாஸ் போனதில்லை, கிளாஸ் வெளியில் தான் இருந்தது. எஸ்கே சார் வந்து என்னோட கைடு, அதனால டக்குன்னு கூப்பிட்டாங்கன்னா ஓடி வந்து மூச்சு வேலை இருக்கு ஒரு நிமிஷம். தமிழில் வந்து ஒரு வார்த்தை இருக்கு, நன்றி ஒரு வார்த்தை. திருக்குறள் வந்து நன்றி மறப்பது நன்றி வார்த்தை இருக்கு. நாம அவங்களாகும், அவங்க இருக்கிறாங்க, அவங்க நம்மளா ஆவாங்க. இந்த சைக்கிள் மாறிட்டே இருக்கும். சில வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம் மட்டும் மாறாது, நிறைய நெகட்டிவ்ஸ் இருக்கு. இந்த ரொம்ப என்ன சொல்றது, ரொம்ப அழுத்துதல் அல்ல, நம்மளை கடத்துறது, நம்மளை கொண்டு போறது சில வேல்யூ சிஸ்டம். அது நன்றி வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியமானது. இந்த 25 அலுமினி கொண்டாட்டம் எல்லாமே வந்து தமிழ் பண்பாடுல ஒரு பொது பழக்கத்தில இருந்து நம்ம நன்றி செலுத்துறதுன்னு ஒன்று இருந்துகிட்டே இருக்கு. அது சூரியனுக்காக இருக்கலாம், இல்லை பூமிக்காக இருக்கலாம், பிரபஞ்சத்துக்காக இருக்கலாம், மக்களுக்காக இருக்கலாம், ஒருத்தருக்காக இருக்கலாம். இந்த ஒரு ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி வந்து அவங்க வாயில நன்றி சொல்றதா இருக்கட்டும், நாங்கள் உங்களுக்கு நன்றி சொல்றதா இருக்கட்டும், இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி ஏற்பாடு பண்ண எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி சொல்றதா இருக்கட்டும், எங்கள் வாழ்க்கையில் இருக்கிறதுக்கும் எல்லாத்துக்கும் உள்ளதாக இருக்கட்டும். டிசி சார் மாதிரி ஒரு நன்றி சொன்ன பார்த்தாரு, எங்கள் வாழ்க்கையே அவங்க கொடுக்குற மாதிரி சொன்னாங்க. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார்.
So I'm Rajalakshmi, Jubilee 98 batch. So this is an emotion for us. I work abroad, transfer automotive. So in that place, they asked what is the institution of India. Institution is very important in the community of us. So once I was having a discussion with one of my VPs, so he asked me, it was in early 2000s, he was asking me, institution period, India and other institutions, engineering college, everywhere in India, institution in period. So I said, Pondicherry Engineering College. And I come from Pondicherry, so I was saying this Pondicherry Engineering College is a single one, it's primary institute. So he asked, how is an institute play up over here? Is it a top institute, bottom, you can get to that. Sir, how do you evaluate me? I asked him. He said, you are one of the best candidates. So I'm an average student in my college. So you can see how my college is. So we need the best candidates. I'm just average, sir. So in college, we have a lot of elite people in college. So that was an emotional meaning for me. So PEC this college is an emotion. Thank you all for everything that you have done for us. Thank you. Actually, different. Now I was
well as a faculty. என்னோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்டாக இருந்தது. ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும்போது பயங்கர ஒரு மாதிரி சைலண்டாக தான் இருப்பேன், ஆனால் பேக்கில் பயங்கர வாழ்த்தணும். ஆக்சுவலாக நான் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டியாக ஜாயின் பண்ண அப்புறம் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பயமாக இருந்தது, எனக்கு இந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் எப்படி நம்ம எல்லாரையும் பார்க்க போகிறோம் அப்படின்ட்டு. பட் எங்கள் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில் everybody was very cordial. எல்லாருமே they have shown very what to say, ஒரு அன்பா எல்லாருமே வரவேற்று எங்களுக்கு வந்து ஒரு நல்ல எமோஷனலான ஒரு கனெக்ட் இருக்கு எங்கள் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டில். அண்ட் நாட் ஒன்லி வித் த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட், ஐ ஷுட் தேங்க் டிஜி சார். அவரோட பீரியடில் தான் நான் வந்து அசோசியேட் ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஆனேன். அப்புறம் ஐ ஷுட் தேங்க் அவர் இஎஸ் சார். இஎஸ் சாரால் தான் நாங்கள் வந்து இந்த பேங்கியன் அப்படின்ற ஒரு கான்செப்டே கொண்டு வந்தது. ஸோ ஹீ இஸ் த சோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் ஃபார் ஆல் ஆஃப் அஸ். ஐ ஷுட் தேங்க் ஹிம். டிஎஸ் சார், டிஎஸ் சாரோட நாங்கள் கொஞ்ச நாள் தான் கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தோம் பெக்டா அசோசியேஷனில் இருக்கும்போது. அண்ட் எஸ்கே சாரோடய நாங்கள் வந்து அசோசியேஷனில் இருக்கும்போது கனெக்ட் ஆகிருக்கோம். ஸோ தேங்க்ஸ் டு ஒன் அண்ட் ஆல். தேங்க்யூ சார். ஜெயராஜ் சார் இப்போ எங்கள் கரண்ட்லி எங்கள் ஹெச்ஓடி. ஸோ ஐ டோன்ட் நோ, அவரை தான் கேட்கணும் நான் எப்படி வாழ்த்தனமாக என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. ஸோ தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் சார். ஸோ ஐ ஷுட் தேங்க் செல்வராஜ் சார் அண்ட் ஸ்ரீநாத் சார். அவங்க ரெண்டு பேருமே நம்மளோட டீச்சர்ஸ். சாரோட லேப்ல அந்த ஹார்ட்வேர் லேப் அந்த மைக்ரோ ப்ராசஸர் தான் நான் இன்னைக்கும் டீச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். என் லைஃப் அப்படியே அதுலேயே ஓடிட்டு இருக்கு. எவ்ரி செமஸ்டர் ஐ வில் ஹேண்டில் மைக்ரோ ப்ராசஸர் அண்ட் மைக்ரோ கண்ட்ரோலர். தட் இஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் செல்வராஜ் சார் அண்ட் எழிலரசன் சார். ஸ்ரீநாத் சாருக்கு தெரியும், அவரோட கிளாஸ்ல நம்ம சிட்டெல்லாம் பாஸ் பண்ணி திட்டு வாங்கி வெளியில போய் அந்த கூட பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். சாருக்கு ஞாபகம் இருக்கான்னு தெரியல. சார் சாரி சார். தேங்க்யூ சார்.
I'll finish the students' comments by saying I'm a proud student of this institution, and that's an emotion echoed by everyone in class of 98. Now is the moment to show our gratitude. I kindly invite Srinivas to give vote of thanks.
நன்றி மறப்பது நன்றென்று, நன்றல்லது அன்றே மறப்பது. It's never good to let the thought of good things then pass away. Of things not good, get rid of them from your memory that very day. This is a theme, not just for today, but this is our life. I am Silver Jubilee, and I'm on behalf of all my classmates and here to do the thanks. Mata, Pita, Guru, Deiva. My first thanks goes to the people who prioritize our happiness over anything else. Our parents have kept our education as a top priority since day one, and we respect them for it. We could never imagine what they went through, and being in their shoes today, I don't think I'm still strong enough to do this. With the kind of constraints they had, unlike us. Let me take a pause and request all my fellow batchmates to think about your parents and thank them. Dad and Mom, thank you for tolerating us, supporting us, and caring for us more than we care for ourselves. And there are a couple of requests from ES, Chitramati ma'am, etc. And we want to reaffirm that we will take our parents more than before. Let me extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed teaching staff from both college and school who have played a pivotal role in our lives and molding us into individuals we are today. They have not just shared their knowledge, expertise, but also have served as mentors, guiding us on our academics, career paths, and helped us to discover our true potential. Can we have a huge round of applause for them? Next, it is important to express our profound gratitude to the Almighty for the unwavering support and comfort we have received in terms of our need. I personally treat him, the Almighty, as a partner, and he has been our partner in decision making and supporting us to solve problems and working out solutions even in our sleep that would appear when the time was right. Thank you. We spoke about our Mata, Pita, Guru, Deva. There is a fifth dimension in our life. And these are the blessings that we treasure and the ones that have been a constant source of strength for us. Any cases? Friends, yes, I want to thank all our friends collectively for the countless moments of laughter, joy, and adventures we have shared. How many of you still remember the late group studies? And how many of you have been wearing the friends' shoes, shirts, etc.? And outside of personal experience, where one of my where how many of you had the experience of getting onto the school bus to college and realize that you're prepared for the wrong exam? That is the final board. So from late night conversations to spontaneous road trips, not just during the college, and for some lucky ones even post that, from celebration of success to comforting each other in terms of sorrow, these comforts have created a tapestry of beautiful moments that we will cherish forever. They are still green in our memory. We are eternally grateful for the light and happiness they all have brought in our lives. Can we have a huge round of applause for our friends, please? On behalf of the entire 1988 batch of students, I hereby express my profound gratitude to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. S. Mohan, for his kind support and encouragement. Sir, we will definitely come here every year. At least whoever comes here and discuss with the staff, and we will work with Alpha Matter. We are also extremely grateful to our respected Dean, Dr. E. Srinivasan sir, who is our role model, for his constant and meticulous support that is making this event possible. He was even guiding the organizing committee from the beginning and helping us to shape the event in the current form. I would also like to thank Dr. G. Zeras, Secretary, PECAA, for his support with organizing the event. Sir, we also listened to your advice about how do we connect back. We will make sure to connect that and make it happen. We are honored to have all our former principals with us today. Thank you for gracing this occasion and listening to us. We would also like to express our deepest gratitude to our dear professors who traveled all the way to be part of this event. Appreciate taking time to be here. And of course, I think we missed you by accident, but we would like to extend our thanks to them too. Also, we would like to thank our deans, directors, HODs who have graced this event with their presence. We would like to extend our sincere thanks to our respected professors and teaching staff for making time to be here. Their relentless pursuit of excellence has inspired generations of students to reach new heights. Our heartfelt thanks goes to the non-teaching staff who have helped and continue to work tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure the smooth functioning of this college. Now, request all my friends to stand up and can you have a standing ovation for this PTU team, please. So, we truly owe our success and growth to all the teaching staff and support staff of PEC. Thank you. I will be failing my duty if I do not express my thanks to my batchmate and friend Dr. Jayabharati for a pivotal role in planning and executing. Also, thanks to student volunteers who have helped with the arrangement of this event, including the electrical department as well as auditorium wiring department. Sir, Shivaj sir, special thanks to you for the web hosting the live relay that's happening this week. Furthermore, we extend our appreciation to the organizing committee of REWIND'98. And the volunteers for their tireless efforts in making this Silver Jubilee a resounding success. Their enthusiasm, creativity, teamwork have been the driving force behind the planning and execution of various events and activities. And more importantly, I would like to thank our own family members for letting us and supporting us in all possible ways to make this event a grand success. And letting us go back 15 days in the night and relive for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. We also would like to thank seat members for the generous financial support. We from the 98 batch have just raised the bar. Not in just in terms of funds, but also in terms of the commitment to giving back big to our college to see. Last but not the least, I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you present here today. Your presence signifies your unwavering support and love for our institution. We are a good team, growing stronger every day. We are honored to have you here celebrate this momentous occasion with us. Also, special thanks to our friends who are unable to travel down and be with us for various reasons, but are with us in our thoughts as we celebrate event today. And thanks so much again for making this event live. As we conclude the word of thanks, let's not forget the purpose of the Silver Jubilee. It's just a pit stop in our life to reflect on our achievements, honor our past, celebrate our present, and envision even a bigger future. Let's play it to the full with a friend foot in our own friends' beds. Before Elena Epo. May this celebration inspire us, strive us, nurture the spirit of lifelong learning, and continue to make a positive impact on society. And if you want to do all this, you want to make an impact on society, you want to do more, what is important to us is two aspects. Number one, taking care of your own health. Number two, spending more time with your family, near and dear ones. Doing this too will definitely help us to meet and celebrate our golden jubilee 25 years from now. Are we game for it? Once again, thank you all for being part of the remarkable celebration. Your presence and support mean the world to us. Let's continue to move forward together, guided by values and principles that have defined our lives for the past 25 years. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thank you, Srinivas. Lunch is served. It's an opportunity for us to mingle with our professors and faculty. And we have a photo session after national anthem. I request you all to come over here and we can make a photo session and then move to lunch. Now I invite Dante and Madhumita to sing the national anthem. Please rise for national anthem.
भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all of you to gather, come over here and take a group picture before we depart for lunch. Please come on to the stage. I request all of you to come over to the stage and take a group photograph before we depart for lunch. Please come on over quick. People are hungry. It's getting late. You are young kids. Please run over.
Stream stop பண்ணிட்டீங்களா?
Friends, please come on over quickly. Let's finish the talk and go for lunch. Requesting all of you to come for a photograph quickly.
Stop. Ready, Monday.
Requesting all of you to come over to the stage quickly. Let's finish the talk. Requesting all the friends to assemble